Alright, so hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna keep building our e-commerce site using Django. Okay, so from last videos, we finished up our, at least some major features for our seller dashboard, part of it, especially for creating a shop and creating merchandise. Now what we will add is a buyer's or shopper's interface. Okay, so if we see there's any additional stuff we need to add to the seller's dashboard, we'll go ahead and add it. Of course, there's one more major thing we didn't add is to track order status, who orders something, but we'll handle that later. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start a new app. I already activated my virtual environment. So now in here, I just want to say start app shopper. Okay, so I'm going to create a shopper interface. And now let's do all these initial stuff. Let's go ahead this. We don't need this anymore. So let's go ahead and say here, it's going to be an index route. So buyers, obviously more people should be shoppers, because that's how usually Amazon works, I suppose. And then here we can just say shopper.urls. So it's just gonna be the index route. And settings, let's go ahead and include this as one of the installed app. And let me go ahead and create a urls.py. Alright. Okay, so the first pass, okay, let's go ahead and implement views first. Alright, so I've finished our initial setup. Now the first one is going to be index, taking request as a parameter. Now, I just recently learned that Python actually support typing. So not literally typing, but if you have prior experience with other programming language, literally beside Python and JavaScript, it's most likely a type language. So in here, I can actually do something like this. It can say : HTTP request. And there should be a quick fix. Or no, from Django.http import HTTP request. Okay. Now what's gonna happen is if we do request.user, you can see it actually has intelligent snippet for it. Okay. I'm not gonna try it a really long, just something that interesting that I see. But just to take a note, something like that also works in Python. But I'm just gonna comment this out because just in case it will cause some deployment issues for Python versions. But in here, let's go create index route, and index route, it's basically we're gonna say try. Actually, let's say if request.get queue is not none, and then pass. Otherwise, to return render request shopper/index.html. So here it's this queue is basically a get request, and it's basically where they can search for different items. And let's see, now let's go ahead first create the templates folder. Syndicate /base.html block title and block. I'm gonna say welcome to eCommerce. Block main. Block. So in here I'm gonna say welcome to eCommerce. And actually what we'll do is we'll actually change it a little bit. So let me just copy this base.html because we're actually going to use this form. There's no practical differences. But here I'm just going to say shopper.base.html. And in here, what we can do is we can add a few more links. Something that I want to add. Home, orders, and this form we're gonna say name, excuse. Okay. All right. So then in here, what we can do is, I know there's some maybe machine learning or AI stuff to predict like what item they want. We're not going to do that. Instead, here we can say popular items. So what we will end up doing is we'll actually keep track of views for each different page. So maybe like each different item. So then if it's more popular, then here could just say popular items here. That's something we can do. We'll think about that. Okay. So now let's go ahead and get started with, let's just run the server. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm going to pass use.index. All right. Welcome to eCommerce. So in here, what we'll end up to do is, let me open up the sellers model.py because this is important. I'm going to use this. So you can close you now. So now what are we going to do is this. We're going to say from seller.models import item. Right? And then, so what I will do is I will actually Google for, search query in Django. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, use underscore search. Okay. So what we'll go ahead and do is, I'm not sure what this vertical bar slash mean. That may be N? I don't know. But basically, we'll just search for name, item ID, and description. And maybe shop ID as well. So they can put whatever they have here. So let's see. Items. Go to item.objects.filter. Here I'm gonna say. And then let's just say query equals to request.get queue. This way, just this way, it's not gonna raise an error if it's not found. Just gonna return none. And here we're gonna say title search. Actually, let's not title name. Say search for query. And then item.objects.filter. Then I want to do description. Search by query. Vertical bar means war, right? I don't know what. I can just search that out. That's some new stuff I've seen. We're not going to do shop ID, actually. We're just going to say item ID. Search equals to query. Alright. Now, we're just going to say return render request. And here we're going to say shopper /search.html. And let's go ahead and post our items here. Items. Alright. See. Paste it right here. Alright. So maybe here we can see search results. Results for actually one of the original query as well. Alright. Here I'm gonna say request for queue. Let's just make a simple list. And then here I'm going to just say for in items and for name, description. Obviously, this is not what we exactly wanted to be represented. Wanted obviously for something different. But let's go and perform a search. I'm not sure it's pencil part of it. Unsupport lookup search for chart field or join on the field are not permitted. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we can use contains instead, not search. Contains, not search. Alright. You can see everything's done live, so like if there's error, are not expected at all. Okay. We don't have pencil, so we do have thumbnail. We do have thumbnail. Alright, indeed we got all of them return. Nice. So in here I also want to say if items that count equal to 0, just say it's true, no results found. Maybe try a different one. Alright, let's search for Apple. Alright, good. Okay. Let's go back to our e-commerce. Okay, so now what we want to do is want a better way for displaying it. So let's go get Bootstrap and take a look. What other option we have? Should be part of card. So you're gonna use something like card. But it's more like it's like an entire horizontal row is for this card and this card only. Yeah, so like I want something like this. Maybe I could use this. Yeah, maybe I could use this. Let me copy it. Unless there's better card. Oh, we could use this. No, let's use this instead. Like Bootstrap had truly too much different options we have. Okay, let's see. Yep, that should be the best one. Let's go ahead and just paste it right here. Alright, 1 second. So it's gonna be right here. Right. And in here, what's gonna happen is we cannot do this anymore. Items cannot be that anymore. So, because items also need to include. So, results gonna be a list. It's gonna be a nested list. So here I can say for I in items. Item picture. So here I can just say item picture dot objects dot get. So here I can say item pic. Item ID equals to item ID. Results dot append. The append is item pic. Here. Alright, so now what's gonna happen is it's gonna say let's see, so image source is gonna be I dot 0 dot image URL. Cart title gonna be I dot 1 dot name. Text gonna be I dot 1 dot description. And here we're gonna say American dollar I dot price. One dot price. Because in Django, like you cannot use brackets, so you have to use dots. So like I bracket 1, Django, it means I dot 1. Okay, so this will give us the actual like natural item instance, the object, and then we can use dot price to get the certain attribute. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, thumbnail. Let's see. Item picture return to. Oh shoot! Yep, I forgot about this. What's the first gonna do? Oh no. Bracket 0. Just get the first one. Oh, okay. 1. Results. Alright, because I forgot to change that part. Ooh, looks good actually. It's pretty good. Okay. Nice. That's a like Bootstrap because like all these design pretty neat. Even though it's not wide enough, but once I have more content, that maybe. So now what we can do is let's go ahead and implement like the popular one. So we also need, so actually before we worry about that, let's just go ahead and implement view item as a shopper, right? And then gonna take a look at Stripe, like how to purchase an item, stuff like that. So here, all right. So let's see. How can we view an item? Well, we do need the item ID, right? We don't need shop ID in this case. We just need item ID. And then here I can say item equals to item.objects.get equals to item ID. That will be like a parameter going to be passing from the URL. And what else do we need? Should be looks pretty similar to this view item page. Should be looks pretty similar to this, right? But it's a little bit neater. So here and view item, right? So in here, item info. Let's take a look how real Amazon works. Let's take a look how real Amazon works. Okay, so it's kind of separated into 3 columns, right? So it's separated into 3 columns. Okay. Not sure can this croissant separate into 3 columns though. We'll take a look. So 12. I felt like this is more like a 3, so like the price is 3. That can be a card. This is 5. This actually is 4, I would say, because the total is 12. So 3, 4, 5. Wait. Bad math. No, it's 3, 4, 4. Okay. Call 4. No, it's 4, 4, 4 then. No, wait. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no problem. Okay, wait. I'm so bad at math right now. Yeah, it's 3, 4, 5. No problem. And that's exactly adds up to 12. How we expect it to do, since like how Bootstrap ordering divided into 12. say call. This is actually call 5. This is call 4. And in here for now, let's just say h1, yep. h1I dot name. Okay, it's gonna be interessante. Let's go URLs. Here, let's go and say item slash item. So now let's go add the hyperlink when we make a search. Oh, why do I do that? Item ID. Hopefully this does what we expect it to do. Look like. Let's go refresh the page. Yep, now thumbnail now. Sorry, I don't want that item ID. Didn't return a achieve response object. Oh, that's weird. Alright, 1 second. Let me take a look. Seller's view. Okay, we need this part essentially. Need this. Shopper. Alright, just a couple copy paste. Whoops. Alright, well that's a little bit weird. Okay. There's some error with this view item. Just print image 1 colon. Okay. That's an issue we need to fix. Ooh, okay. This is item then. Okay, croissant looks like it's some sort of working. Okay. Got that. We only have 1 picture for it. Okay. Take a look at this to have multiple picture. Yep. Okay. Picture view still work. Alright. So that's our view item page look like. So today what we're working on is we added the search functionality for users to search for the item they want. We partially finished this. In next video we'll polish more, and we're gonna create like the feature of popular page, so we keep track of how many visits it have. So then we can just render the popular one on the home page. But without further ado, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't yet, if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button and subscribe button if you haven't already. So yeah, so stay safe. Have a nice day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.